I think, in all honesty, like, we are very genuinely serious people. You'll get to learn that in the next 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, we're super committed to the truth and...
I'll try and get in here. Just squeeze in somewhere.
Yeah, just come down this end. It'll be great. It'll be snug. That's it.
Well.
Yeah, exactly.
When you pass through the microphone, please pass it to him very aggressively.
Just smack it.
No! Not the words out of
Wait, is that apple pie then, or what's?
It's my birthday cake.
Yeah.
Oh, is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got all 20 candles in it, believe it or not.
One's in the avocado.
Oh yeah.
One's in the avocado.
Alright, okay.
Got quite the birthday spread.
Were they still live? We can get it on Beyonce.
I don't know why I decided it's like the biggest bite of bread I've ever taken in my whole life.
Why wouldn't you do it at all?
Okay, so we are ready.
Oh, whose ring is this?
Oh my god, it's mine.
Is it?
No.
You married?
Well, let's put it on the table anyway.
What a day for you.
No, don't see it.
It's either you guys or it's mine.
Okay. Well, make sure you're asking.
One of them's in the van.
Let's get on with this.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we good to go? Right. Hi, King Nun.
Hello.
How's it going? How you doing? All of you?
Alright.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Cool. So you're on tour at the moment with Superfood and Pale Waves. How's it been going so far?
We love those guys very much. They're really, really solid people. So there's been like nothing's bad has really come our way. It's just been like, it's been really breezy. We're just a bunch of people who are very passionate in what we want to do. Just getting on really well and doing what we want to do. So it's been fantastic.
Cool. We've spoken to Pale Waves, and we heard that you'd met briefly before the tour. Have you ever done anything with Superfood? If so, what's...
Yeah, actually.
Sorry, yeah.
Well, our first ever proper gig was supporting them, like, way back like 2014. So
Right.
it's come like full circle now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's a nice sort of close, and also they're one of the nicer bands we've supported in all our time. I mean, it's not very often that the band you're supporting will come over and have a proper chat with you, but they did, which is really nice. So yeah, no, it's just everything about this is great. And,
We've been a big fan of theirs for a long time. They're like really one of the very few inspirations that sort of joins us all together, because we were into very different. But Superfood is like, we've been big fans of theirs for a long time, so it's really cool to be touring with them.
That's cool. Now you've just released "Hung Around" on all sort of platforms. What's the feedback been like from fans? What are people saying about it? What's the buzz?
We had one comment that I really like that said I don't like it, but I'll click like anyway. And that to me shows a kind of passion that we need in our fan base. Another one said shit covered white stripes, and I really enjoy that one because I'm a fan of white stripes. And I'm not so big on the poop, but it's like, but the fact that he saw through the poop and saw a good band was enough for me. No, it's been like, no, we're thrilled that there's any good feedback at all, because it's like we're so new to having feedback in general. So it's been fantastic. I'm really, really, really happy that people the things that people see in it, which is the things like the sort of the bluesy stuff and the anger. I'm glad that's come across well. Yeah.
So what's kind of next then? Have you got more stuff ready to be released? And what's the kind of, are you recording stuff at the moment when you get off the tour, and what's the plan?
We've got loads of gigs, festivals lined up, doing quite a few festivals. Just going to be writing more. We've got a few recordings in the bag. We don't know exactly what's going on with them, but we don't want to wait too long to release more music, but at the same time we don't want it to be rushed. So things will happen at the kind of the right time, I guess.
Yeah, we heard 2 recordings back very recently. One of them I think is the best thing that we've any of us have contributed to musically, and I'm really, really, really excited about that. And then please hang in with us so it can show up, and and then another one is not so good, so it's like I'm very excited for what's next to come. I think it does that our previous things justice, and so we're gonna come out with some good shit.
Cool. Good shit is always what you need. So you mentioned the White Stripes a little bit. What kind of is that intentional? Do you kind of think it's strange that someone said, "Oh, it sounds a bit like the White Stripes," and you're a huge fan of the White Stripes? Do you think that's kind of like patching in subconsciously when you're making that music?
I think one thing that I really like about this band is that us separately as people, we have very varied influences. And it's just, it's stuff that not always even sounds like the music we make. It's quite there's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't really guess we listen to, which I think is very important because it gives us I guess it gives us a wider pool to draw from. So in that sense, no, I don't think we really right to a design, I guess is the way to put it. I don't think we've ever sort of tried to write something to sound like someone.
Exactly. I think there is something in common in the White Stripes have like a reckless abandon kind of thing, but it's like I don't think it comes like expressively from them. Like I think it comes from we just have something in innately that we want to sort of make noise and make it sound like controlled chaos, and that is just something that you associate with them a bit. So I think that's where that comes from, but it wasn't intentional. We're not trying to emulate anything, no.
It's cool that you said that because I'm going to go down the line and ask you all your favourite sort of musician or singer or sort of someone that kind of inspires you to make the music you make and be the person that you are. To round off the interview, one person that is
as a band or individually.
Yeah, we'll go down the line individually. So
more than 20 seconds to prepare.
No, I'm ready.
I know mine already.
Oh, do you? Oh, will you go first?
Okay.
I'm not going to.
All right. I will go first. Not sorry to break up the order.
One?
Look, try and make it just one. Yeah.
Sorry to break up the order. I would go with Jeff Buckley. He's I've only known about him for a few years, but he's really made a really big impact in my life. I just think everything about him is so unique. It's the way he sings, and which I guess is what people focus on a lot. But in a way, I kind of wish they wouldn't, because there's a lot of depth to him. There's his songwriting is always really instantly deep. Every song has a very instant access to a very deep well of emotion. So, yeah. That's what I'd go with.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I've thought. Okay, there's one. I had to pick between two. Well, one. Okay, I'm going to.
That's fine. Do two. Do two.
Okay. One of which is Viv Abtine from Slits, because her like absolute acceptance and disregard of musicality at the same time, I think is incredible, and it's something that I really like to emulate. Is the fact that it's focused, but it's focused in being completely ignorant to everything that came before it. Another one is someone called Richard Hell, and he I read his autobiography for a long time, and I read it sometimes before we play, because he has this idea of like a sense of adventure in music. He talks about growing up in like rural America and like finding himself into like caves and stuff and like running around and feeling free and that. And then he talks a lot about how that translates to his music, and I think it really comes out well, because when he performs, it's just like this immense freedom he has. It's just like all these like every normal behavior he's completely separated from, and it goes back to childhood when you just feel like free. And I really aspire to that. So it's like Viv Abtine, Richard Hell, performance-wise, those are my two favourite musicians.
Okay, fair enough.
Mine would be Peter Green, the original guitarist Fleetwood Mac. Just like the way that he songwrites and expresses like emotion, like different feelings, different events. I think it's incredible. I think he's influenced so many musicians. I think today he's kind of forgotten about, which is quite sad. But I just think he's just amazing what he does. And you can just like translate from like him through like how he's feeling for a recording. I just think it's incredible.
See, I'm really not sure. so I'm gonna go with Rebecca Black because I'm just gonna
Because it's fucking
because
Friday
she
every
lays
day.
down so many truths. It's like it's Friday, then Saturday, and then Sunday comes afterwards. And for that reason, it's got to be Rebecca Black for me.
I changed my answer to Rebecca Black. Because not only does she know her days of the week, but she knows how to say it.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, King Nun, it's been lovely to chat to you.
Thank you for the
Thank you
question.
very much. Thank you.